Hello everyone, welcome to Shilpa's Creative World. Love to do art. Now, this is a session on the basic shading techniques in painting. This is a practice sheet where you have to make 6 sections. Divide your sheet vertically into 2 parts, equal, and then into 3 parts. Horizontally, you have to divide it into 3 parts. Make this sheet prepare this practice sheet. In these 3 sections, I will be showing you 3 main techniques in painting. The first technique is water shading, where we use only water for shading, color and water for shading, and the second technique is color blending, where we use 2 colors for mixing, and the third technique is one stroke painting, where we take both the colors in the same brush in a single stroke. We get the shading effect. For that, I'm taking white color. In my previous video, I have shown you how you have to take the color in your palette. This is the second part of that video. So always take out the color in the palette first. If you're taking tube colors, there are watercolors in tube form also. Then you can take out pea size in the palette, add 2 to 3 drops of water. And if you're taking bottle colors, then you can take the brush, take the color from the brush and put it in the palette, add 2 to 3 drops of water in it. So I've taken dark blue color and now I've made sky blue color by mixing white and blue. Whenever you make color, you have to put the light color first and then add the dark color. That is the process. Okay, this will help you in making the right shade. Secondly, it will let your color remain. Like if they're bottle colors, then sometimes what happens is that blue color can spoil the white color. So always put the light color first, then add dark color in it. Now we'll learn how to do water shading technique. So we're learning the sky effect with the light blue color, sky blue color in the first section. And in the second section, I'll be showing the water shading technique, how it is done in the objects with the round brush. For the sky, we'll use flat brush. You can use number 6 to 9, any number of flat brush for doing the background. That is the sky effect. See, I've taken this one. Now I'm going to dip the brush into the sky blue color. In the first section, I'll be showing you how to do the background, and in the second section, I'll be showing you how to do the objects in water shading. Move your brush from left to right like this. Okay, do not rub your brush. Apply the color from left to right. See the movement of the brush. You have to move it like this. Take good amount of color and apply almost on the half part of the area, the sky area that you want to color. Quickly apply the color and then wash your brush. Take water, apply the water on the color. You have to wash the brush, remove extra water on the side, apply the water on the color that you did. Okay, just melt the color and bring down for the sky effect like this. Move your brush a lot of times from up to down, down to up for the sky effect. So here you can see 2 shades of light blue. dark light blue and light blue, that is done only by applying water. We have only applied water, no other color we have applied to create this shading effect. You can try doing it in the same way. We can use other colors also like yellow, purple, green for trying this water shading effect. Now this shading we learn how to do in the objects also. This is called water shading. Now I'm making a flower pattern to show you how is water shading done for the objects. For the flower you can take any shades of maybe red, pink, purple. I'm taking crimson for showing the shading. Actually this is a very small amount, the small thing that we are coloring, so we've taken very small amount of color. Again, take very little color for water shading. Now you need to move your brush. You have learned, if you have seen my previous video where we did the strokes, apply your brush, hold the brush in that way from the silver part in the upright position, and just outline the petal from the left side. From the left side, you can see the shape of the petal is point, dab and point. It is thin at the top and thick in the middle and thin again on the bottom. So the same way you need to move your brush. Outline. Now fill the left side little bit like this. Move your brush in the same way as shown in the previous video. Remove extra water. Now the brush does not have any color. There is only water in it. Apply the water on the color first, and with this water you need to fill the rest of the space like this. This will create a very beautiful water shading effect in the petal. Let's see again. Apply the color on the inside part of the petal. See how I'm moving the brush to apply the color. Make sure you also follow the same pattern. Apply the water. Wash the brush. Wash the brush to remove the red color from your brush, and then apply water on the color, and with this water you need to fill the rest of the space. Try merging. Don't let any border forms. Try merging it like this. See, a lot of times you need to move your brush from one side to another for the blending. Now, again we'll apply the color red inside. Wherever you want to create depth, there you need to apply the color dark, and the outer portions will be light. Now, again apply the water on the red color, and with that you have to fill the space like this. Don't apply too much of water. You have to remove extra water on the side when you do water shading like this. If there will be excess water, it will come out of the petal and will look very bad. So make sure that you are just applying the right amount of water for the shading. After this, we'll draw directly freehand stem and leaf in this later on. Now I'm going to show color blending, the second technique where we mix two colors. So I'm taking chrome yellow. This is chrome yellow. I'm using Camel brand poster colors. They're very good, they really mix well. And red, poster red. If you have tube colors, you can use mid yellow or scarlet red. Okay, scarlet red. Even crimson also you can use, but I prefer to use scarlet while shading with mid yellow. Both these colors complement each other and mix really well. The blue color water, the water that has turned dirty, we need to change that before we start the next shading technique, which is color blending. For color blending, we have to apply the light color on the half part and the dark color on the other half, yellow and red. Same way you have to apply, move your brush from left to right. Okay, this is called blending. This is second technique. It's called blending, where we mix two colors, blend two colors with the flat brush. I'll be showing with the flat brush and with the round brush, like we did in the water shading technique. Wash your brush, thoroughly wash your brush. There should be no residue of the previous color in your brush. Clean it with a cloth, then dip your brush in the color. You have to take red color first. Apply the color from one side to the other side using the flat brush like this. For color blending, you have to apply the color in good amount. Okay, for water shading, we have to apply little color, but for color blending, the color should be applied in a good amount. Only then both colors will blend well. Apply the color, then wash your brush, clean it with a cloth, take yellow color and apply it on the other half. See, there's no residue of red color when I'm applying yellow. Make sure that your brush is absolutely clean when you apply yellow color. Just apply yellow color. Here I'm making another flower pattern for showing this shading with a round brush. How is this shading done with a round brush? Apply the yellow color nicely. Do not leave any white space. After applying the yellow color, you have to take little water, wash your brush and take little water. Start from the border of red and yellow. Apply the brush on the border. Keep moving your brush towards the dark color from the border to dark color. From the border to dark color. From the border to dark color and then from border to light color. First from border to dark color, then from border to light color. Lot of times you have to do this. Your paper should also be strong. Here it is a practice session. So I have used a normal sheet, but when you do painting, you have to use a thick paper. Watercolor paper is best. If you don't have watercolor paper, then you can use any thick sheet more than 130 GSM you can use. Okay, see, this way you have to blend the colors. Now this is for the background, and now we learn how to do this shading in a flower. So this waiting time is for you all to practice to do the shading. Okay, just do along with me. Apply red color, yellow color, blend them well. So this is another painting that we have done with this blending technique. Here the colors used are same as I have shown. Yellow and red color blending for the sunset scene. This is done for the sunset scene. Another one, this is also a sunset scene. And here we have used dry dabbing technique for making the tree leaves. This you will learn in your further classes. Further videos I'll be sharing shortly. Please do like, share, and subscribe my channel, my YouTube channel, to support me so that I can make more videos to help you learn painting. I'm just doing a little bit of finishing. Now time to learn the same blending technique in a flower. Apply red color first from the inside part of the petal like this. Apply the color in stroke form, the red color first. Then wash your brush, clean it with the cloth. Take yellow color and apply it on the other side like this. Apply the color on the other side. Again, you have to apply the color nicely, only then it will mix well. After applying the color, now wash your brush, clean with the cloth and blend. So when we did this shading in a big square block for the background, we have taken more water. But here, as you can see, the petal is really small. We are coloring a very small area, so you need to clean the brush before you blend, okay, so that there is no excess water. Otherwise the shading will get spoiled if there is too much of water. So don't use too much of water here. Very little, just a little wet brush is enough for blending, because we've already added water in both the colors, yellow and red, so we do not want much water for blending here. Unlike for the bigger areas, we need water because it dries very easily and quickly. Here we have to use very little water. Now the next petal, in the same way, apply red color from inside, yellow color from outside. Now blend both the colors in the center first. Move your brush from the center to the dark color first, then wash, then from center to the light color. Follow this process every time you do blending. Let's do it again. Apply red color, wash your brush, clean with the cloth, take yellow color, apply yellow color on the remaining part. Wash your brush again after applying the color, clean with the cloth and now blend. Here we have to rub the brush like this for blending. Next petal, red color, then yellow color, blend them. From border to red color, then from border to yellow color. If you want, you can apply a little bit of yellow color again if required. Now again on the inside part of the petal, we'll apply red in strokes, then yellow. So you've noticed that we are using same brush. Every time you need to wash the brush in such a way that there is no residue of the previous color. Otherwise the painting will get spoiled if you won't take care of that. So like this, we have to do blending in the petals. This is a fan shade brush. It is used for dry dabbing, like the leaves that I have shown you in a sunset painting. Those leaves can be done very easily with this fan shaped brush. Or you can use any spoiled brush also. Unlike like I've given you instructions that not to use the brush which is spoiled, but for dry dabbing you can use a spoiled brush, so you can keep some of the spoiled brushes also for the dry shading technique. Now the third shading I'm going to show, which is called one stroke. Here we will do shading using both the colors in the same brush in a manner you will see on your screen. I'm taking white color for this and violet. This is violet. It is looking like blue, but this is violet, purple color. Tell me in the comment section what is your favorite color. Mine is sky blue. Which is your favorite color? Do comment. Now, for the one stroke, there should be no water in your brush. Make sure that your brush is dry. The only water that you have to use is inside the color only. And that to very little amount. Now, first apply the white color in all the bristles like this. Then on the tip of the brush, you have to take the dark color. Here it is violet like this. See, you can see the white color also and the violet color also. So we have taken both the colors in the brush. Now, same way you have to move the brush from left to right, but the way you have taken the color will give us a beautiful shading effect like this. Every time you have to take the color in this way only. We'll take the color again after applying whatever we have in the bristles. Take the color again in the same way. See, this is the effect you get with this technique. This technique really makes your work easier. See, unlike in blending, it takes lot of time to blend the colors. Here you don't have to blend, you just have to apply the color in this way and the colors will have natural shading effect. By just applying your brush like this, you will have beautiful shading effect. No need to blend. Just take the colors in this way and you will have nice effect like this. This is a practice sheet. Still, I'm trying to do it as neatly as I can. And now we'll see this shading in a flower also, in a flower pattern. I'm drawing a tulip. If you have seen the tulips, the same shading is there. God is the greatest artist. And we just try to copy that. He's the greatest artist. We just only try to create the creations he has created again. So, again, this is called one stroke. Okay. Why one stroke? Because in one stroke we have taken both the colors. Now this shading in the flower will be done with the round brush. This will help you in learning how to do the shading with round brush. Same way you have to take white first and touch the tip with purple or the violet color. Move your brush up and down the way we have learned in the previous video. It's very important to see my basic strokes video to know how you have to move your brush up and down, keeping the brush in upright position like this. Point, dab and point. Every time you need to take the color in the same way and move your brush from up to down, point, dab and point like this. See, this is the effect you get when you take both the colors in one stroke. Nice. Let me know if it looks nice. Yes, from top to bottom. Move your brush like this. So these are the basic techniques in painting: water shading, color blending, one stroke. There are few more techniques like dry shading, spray painting, that also I will be teaching you in my next videos. My online classes are also there. So look here, I'm using the S stroke, and in one stroke shading I am doing the leaf. I've taken lemon yellow and dark green. Now move your brush from point dab and point technique like this, and you will be able to make a beautiful leaf pattern like this. Take the color again, make the other leaf, point, dab, and point. That's the natural shading effect that you get. I'm making the stem and the leaf of the previous flower as well. See how to use the brush. That's why the strokes are really important. Thin lines for the details, using only tip of the brush for making the thin lines. This makes the pattern look more natural. I'm making the stem for the tulip also, the flower in which we did water shading, point, dab, and point. So these are the three techniques. Do practice. Send me your feedback, whether the video was helpful or not. I love to have your comments. Okay, now here I'm showing little bit how you can use it into a painting form. So I've taken black color here and we'll be making trees. Make the vertical lines with the tip of your brush, the first stroke like this, and now we'll use the dry dabbing technique for making the tree. I'm using this fan shape brush. You can use a normal flat brush also. Now here you don't have to take any water at all, and the brush should be absolutely dry. Take the black color only on the tip of the brush without any water, just the color, and that too very lightly. Dab on the waste paper first to remove excess color, and then dab on the lines that we have made in this way. With little practice, you will be able to now make a zigzag pattern with this brush like this. Every time you need to take the color in this way. This is the fourth technique. It's called dry dabbing. Some people use sponge also for this technique. That can also be used. I'll be showing another pattern in the background that we have created with blue color. Here I'm making the outline of a hill with the black color. I think we'll be making some bushes here. I'm using flat brush and do the dabbing in the form of bushes. Make dot 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 with the flat brush in this way. Now it's been divided into two parts. The upper part is sky area and the lower part is the water area. Here is how you have to do the dabbing, like this. Okay, this is the effect you get. This is another pattern where we've used freehand painting. This is one stroke. Here also we have taken the color in one stroke. That's another painting, a beach house. Different mediums are used. Yeah, this we made on Women's Day, 8th of March, in the online classes. Three sisters. Yeah, here also we have used dry dabbing. forest. This is a forest painting. Dry dabbing technique is used, and for the hill we have used water shading technique, and the fox is just simple coloring. Okay, so if you know the techniques you can create anything. And this is stars. Here for making the stars I've used a toothpick. All these paintings are done during my online classes. You can contact for online classes also. That's it for today. Do share with your friends and family. I'll be really happy if it is helpful to you in any way. Thank you very much and see you next time. Bye bye.